Hey gang, Ronin here. Welcome on back to the Retrocade. It is Wednesday. Hope you're having a great middle of your week wherever you may be in the wide world. Thanks for stopping by and giving us about a half an hour or so of your time. Hope we can help you out as we are now rolling into April. It's the last day of March. Can't even believe that. And we are now on episode 39, I believe, of our first time playthrough of Final Fantasy VI. As always, if you're liking the channel, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content, and please help us out by spreading the word. We're still trying to reach our goal of 100 subscribers as soon as possible. That way we can open up more custom elements thanks to the YouTube algorithm changes and things of that nature. You can also follow us on Twitter at @RetroCade. Don't miss out on Sports Saturday and Suckerpunch Sunday coming up this weekend. I've already got a game picked out for Sports Saturday that is, because we haven't played one yet, we're going to play football. But it's a football game I have never played, and I've played a lot of them, and it's arguably one of the most, if not the most, influential football game of all time that isn't John Madden football. So I will give you that little teaser, but tune in for that. And also Sucker Punch Sunday, where we play a fighting or fighting platform-based game from the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th generation. If there's any game you would like to see us play here on the channel going forward, leave it down in the comments below or drop me a tweet, again, at @RetroCade. It can be any game from the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo, Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive, SNK Neo-Geo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, or PlayStation 2. There are thousands of games at your disposal to choose from, and I am not shy about finding one to play. It could be a one-day playthrough. It could be a longer playthrough like this going forward. I will say, now that we've gotten this far into this particular playthrough, I don't know how many of these types I'm going to do, or I may take a break from doing ones that are this lengthy. If I'm perfectly transparent, I did not plan for this to go as long as it has. I'm still having fun playing the game, obviously, and I don't want to quit now, but even so, it is a matter of thinking, okay, well, we should have been able to get this game done by now. I thought it was going to maybe take at best 40 episodes, and we are closing in on that today, and we're not even, I don't even think, more than halfway through. So if you did join us on Monday, we did get a lot done. We also got our butts handed to us again a couple of times as we were able to put the band back together a little bit more, and we were able to also liberate Figaro Castle finally. It again speaks to making sure you are properly prepared and paying attention to your game guides. And again, I'm getting all my walkthrough help and assistance through GameFAQs.com, and that's GAMEFAQS, not FACTS, GameFAQs.com. And as usual, choose your walkthroughs accordingly. Do your research on it. Make sure you find one that's going to work best for you. So now that we've liberated Figaro Castle and got it out of the sand, we're going to put it back in the sand, and we're going to head to the northwest, back to the continent that has Korlingen on it, which we were able to do before the world went to pot. And if you haven't been following along, if you're still new to this, for one thing, why are you watching midstream? Go back and start at the beginning. I hope I've made it worthwhile to do that. But also, by having it done this way... No, I don't want to go back to Figaro. I wonder if I can go back down this way still. I can, okay. So now we can go back into the second base. I was curious about that. I also found out if we change the party around, that having Edgar as our lead character, and we have gotten him back into the party, by the way, does allow us to get discounts in the shop, which in the long run may not be a huge deal, but you know, every little bit counts. So we need to go north. Or are we stuck? No, we can actually go through all this stuff. That's right. We can... Before, we couldn't navigate over this stuff that looks like rock. It was a case of having that be more mountainous terrain, and you couldn't get over even as even with you had were riding a chocobo. But we did pick up a couple of new add-ons for Edgar's machine, specifically this drill, which, as you can see, just tears through stuff, even more so than the chainsaw does. that it took me that long to be able to get that added on. I'm a little perturbed with myself for not thinking that through sooner. But that's what happens when you're dealing with a first-time playthrough. So we come up this way. That doesn't... Is this Corlingen? No, this is the Coliseum. And Ultros is now working as a receptionist. We've beaten him up so badly that he is now litigated to working as the desk help at a Coliseum. Okay. Gotta admit, wasn't anticipating that. Recently, somebody has been impersonating me. Be wary and don't be deceived. Well, we had Siegfried be part of Edgar's party when we raided the castle. Cost 400 gil to stay here. No, I'm not going to stay here, but I want to see who all is here. Great warriors of the world gather here, says you. Orthros couldn't pay his debt off to me, so he had to take a desk job. He should have his debt paid off in about 100 years or so. Okay. So we know at least the Colosseum is finished. When we last were on this part of the world map going towards Corlingen, the guy who had the machinations to build the Colosseum hadn't got the construction done yet. I do wonder if Edgar realizes that that drill is maybe just long enough. It's a super long drill bit. This must be Corlingen. So it is. Beautiful days will never return. Oh, we get a flashback. Okay. So I have a feeling in every town we go to, we're going to get a reminder of the way the world was before Kefka ruined it. What do we have in here? So we've got about 11,000 gil. I'm perfectly good for high potions. I don't need anything else here. What have we got for armor? Okay, we have more breastplates, and we need diamond armor. So we need to be able to stock up on gil as soon as we can to get more full armor sets, especially now that we have Celis and Edgar in the party. The breastplates are fine because I can utilize those for other characters once I upgrade these. And I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for when we eventually find KN. We know where Tina is. She's on the other side of the Snake Trench. No idea where Setzer is yet. And what do we got? We have... Okay, well, we have more weaponry for Setzer, speaking of, which, yet again, following RPG trope, if you see stuff like this in a shop, gives you a good indication that that character is around here somewhere. So I ain't a betting man, but if I had to choose, I'd say the next person we're getting for the party could be Setzer. Otherwise, why have his stuff here? We should get... I don't think I need to worry about the dice. The dice looks like it's a... Well, actually, they are... We have the dice. I think these are intense darts or something. And then golden spears. I should get a golden spear for Edgar. But this stuff I can hold off on for the moment. What do we have in here? Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. Some people left in this world of dreams. Take my younger brother, for example. So he's the brother of the guy who built the Colosseum. Older man with a mustache came to our town recently. He's quite charming, called everybody Sir. Apparently he went to Miranda. Okay, if he's calling people Sir, then that means that Cayenne has gone to Miranda. Just... Oh, I was standing where they planted a flower. Okay. Okay, can't go that way. Go around here. Still can't go that way. Right. Okay, this is... Locke is still probably looking for legendary treasures. If I know him, he's probably looking for treasures somewhere he couldn't reach before. Okay. So we know Miranda is... Or Cayenne is in Miranda, not Miranda is in Cayenne. Strike that, reverse it. North has been occupied by monsters. I have no place to go back to. There's nothing left to live for. Well, sucks to be you. Yeah. Okay. I was right. We have Setzer. Let's get going. Where you gotta put it? We're gonna put an end to Kefka. Oh man, don't be like Tina and say you don't have any motivation left. I was the world's #1 gambler. I miss how the world was before. When it was peaceful, my body was free to my mind to wander. Now the world's too harsh, and I've lost my wings too. Oh, get over it. Before the world collapsed, you fought with just as much as tendency as the rest of us, right? You fought so sincerely. That was the old me. To Daryl's tomb. It's time to get... Ooh. Okay, if he knows where the Falcon is... Now, if you haven't been following along with this... So we've got to get to... that spot over there. Okay. So before I do anything... So... The whole backstory behind that was Setzer had a buddy named Daryl who had built his own airship that was supposedly the fastest airship anybody had ever seen, and it was called the Falcon, and at some point both its captain and the ship vanished. Setzer clearly has found where Daryl's tomb is, which means he knows how to find a way to get to the ship. That also means if we can go get it, which is where we're heading next, and find our way through it, then... looks like we're going to have a way to be able to get back into this in a big way. Yep, I need to give him some accessories. Should give him that. What else should I give him? Hades Cross. Okay. It's an exclusive accessory for him. Therefore, it's worth having. Alright, before we do anything else, because I don't want to have a repeat of what happened last week, where I was so sure that I had saved the game, and turned out I didn't, and it bit me right in the cojones. Moose. Fine, enjoy a piece of aura cannon. What? Oh, well, before I forget, I should give Setzer... Yep. I will give him Kieran because he needs to learn cure spells. Monk still does, or Mash doesn't still have anybody yet, and he almost has teleport down. Okay. He hasn't learned Asuna yet. Okay. Actually, before I forget really fast, well, let me double check one more, see where she's at, because she's been learning a lot. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Now, save it again really. Whoops. No. 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 Save it again really quick. I know you're probably going to get tired of me seeing me save it, but lesson learned. After thinking I almost lost all the progress that I had had, it's one now where I'm just like, forget it. I will save it every chance I get. I'm not going to take it, especially now that I'm over 30 hours into this game. Okay, let me check one more thing really quick. Whoops, no, I want accessories. Okay, amulet, alright. The reason why I'm interested in having the amulet, because I suspect we're going into a tomb, which means we're dealing with undead stuff, and that leads to a possibility of having either poisonous things or things that causes us to be undead. First basement of Daryl's tomb. Second basement of Daryl's tomb. The aura cannon should be really helpful in here, because that thing launches holy energy, and when you're in an area full of undead, even better. Okay. So that opens up a secret compartment. Tombstone has nothing written on it. No appropriate words come to mind. Okay. I'll try the coin throw, see what that does. Nice. Now the only thing I worry about with that is that being a coin throw, usually that means we're actually using Gil. Ooh, crystal armor. Okay. Okay, before we head down yet, I want to see what else is in all these rooms. And other game news that's not quite related to retroactive stuff, I was pretty happy because, like I said, in addition to all these older games that I love to play and that I'm discovering for the first time, Genji helmet, I'm also into a lot of newer games, and one of the things that we found out today was that if you are familiar with the game No Man's Sky, and I would suspect you are in a lot of ways for the wrong reasons, they just dropped a 16 gig update today, which I'm pretty looking forward to trying out. Yes, I know that game is maligned for good reason. But, that said... Yeah, I think I'll give this to MASH. With what Hello Games has done since the launch that gave it so much terrible notoriety... Hey, there's a turtle down there. Okay. You know, they've turned it into a great game. It really is. And I understand it's one that's not for everybody, and that's fine with me. It doesn't have to be a game for everybody. It's a game that, since I've played it, I've really enjoyed it. And this new expansion that they're doing for it apparently adds another layer to it. So... for a game that was as rightly maligned as it was 4 or 5 years ago, it could have been, unlike what we've seen with games, especially like Cyberpunk, which I haven't even tried to play yet. Hello. Because of how... Oh god, we have Marlboros down here. Oh boy. Please tell me you're taking that thing out. Marlboros, if you are not, and they have it here as Moorball, but in Final Fantasy lore of the 32-bit generation and further, those things are vicious. Absolutely vicious. You do not ever want to be on the receiving end of what a Marlboro can do, because these things make your life miserable. If for no other reason that their special attacks drop pretty much every negative status effect on you could ever want. Now, I obviously don't know if that's the case in this, but I'm not even remotely interested in trying to find out. I want it gone. I remember playing Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, and when you see one of those suckers show up on your enemy screen, you just... Oh boy. Okay, can't go that way yet. So I think we need to keep that down. Take this turtle across. It looks like we're finally going down. Princess dress. This should be something good for Celis. Or not. Or is it an accessory? Let's see. You would expect to see it here in the armor, but I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Interesting. Princess ring. But I'm not seeing princess dress. Okay, well. Or no, I saw it. Okay. Takes that out. Soul out. Whiffed on that. Okay, come back up here. Thwack. Goodbye. Ooh, it looks like we found another amulet. I'll take that. Okay, we come down this way. Jump on these turtles. And through this door. Raise it up. He takes us over this way. We go through this door. And we had a save point. Okay. We got people learning magic pretty quickly as well. Better still, we're also picking up a lot of gil, which is going to help us because, as I said, we got to pick up some more stuff in town before we really head out. Okay, so he's got that. Alright, he's just got to learn regen. Ooh, there's chest open here. Ah, of course. Oh, and there's a boss here. Okay. Now, as we had discovered before, when you have to deal with something like a snail, it will end up going back into its shell, and we don't want to hit it when it's done this. So heal everybody up. You know, wait for it to come back out. She hasn't learned Protect yet. Zap. I wonder if I can get this to work. Well, we'll see. Because it looks like the more we can ensure that we can, prevent these sorts of attacks from doing damage, the better off we're going to be. Oh, crap. Okay, I need to cure. I'll top him off really quick. And he's gonna do it again. And like that, it's gone. Ooh, Dragon Claw. Okay, we'll save really quick. Wow. So Dragon Claw jumps his attack up to 214 with more strength. Whew. Yeah, definitely giving him that. It'd be nice to have that a minute ago. Now let's see what you can do with it. Oh, good night. See, here's bad breath, and this is what you need to watch out for. Because it throws the kitchen sink at you, and it turned Mash into a Kappa. Fortunately, I've got... I never realized that's what he actually looks like when they changed the... Okay, I can't keep him that way, but... Man-eater. Okay. Well, I'll give it a whirl. Ooh, we got another boss. Wow. Okay. Alright, looks like I need to speed up the party here. But I don't have it. Okay. I'm worried it's gonna take out Setzer. It didn't. Okay. Let's see here. See if slow works on it. You might as well give it a shot. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, now that we've been able to get everybody reflected, in theory, this should make it a lot harder for this thing to... Ooh, okay. Well, he can still whack us for a lot with that Morning Star. But we have plenty of health potions. And this thing is about 24,000 hit points. Damn. Okay, well, at least I'm regenerating. That's helping, but still. Okay, I need to get him resurrected ASAP. Ouch. Oh, this might not end well. Oh, crap. This might polish us off. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're dead. Well, okay. So now we at least know that when we go in to fight these things, we're going to have to deck out in probably the Gaia gear to make sure we don't get hit by any of this stuff. So, what we'll do in the next episode, once we get that chest, then we'll resave it, is we'll go try again against that thing. And then in theory, we should be able to get Daryl's tomb liberated finally. So. Okay, we'll go with that. Come back down here. No, get up there. I hate that. The one thing that irks me about using a D-pad instead of a control stick is that you want to be able to go up, but if you're even pressing remotely a different direction, it won't let you. Okay. So, we will leave it there for right now. So, as always, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, ring the bell to be notified of the latest content. Don't miss out on Sports Saturday and Suckerpunch Sunday coming this weekend. And you can follow us on Twitter at @Retrocade, and please help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers. The sooner the better. That way we can make this channel even more fun going forward. As always, my name's Ronin. It's been great spending this Wednesday with you, and I will talk to you in the next episode, number 40. Bye.